Hey, welcome to this week's episode. My name is Guy, and we are looking at Starship Combat. And I reached out to my Patreons and said, hey, who wants to play a game of Star Trek Adventures 2 with me and go through Starship Combat specifically to look at the mechanics, the minutiae, and how to make the most of it. And I had some wonderful volunteers step forward, and, well, this is the game that we played, unedited and in all of its glory. I have to say that we were using the order sheets that I had written out, that I had created in previous videos. We were using the order cards that I had created in previous videos as well to try and streamline everything, and it certainly made a big difference. It really did, in terms of allowing the guys to really quickly move through the cards that they were looking for and to come up with some really cool orders. Now, there was some very unconventional thinking going on the USS Kent. There was some very, very tense and dramatic moments. There was a life or death situation that was created, and there was some wonderful references to someone's mother. I wish you to enjoy this next 2 hours of this gameplay. And a massive thank you to my patrons for stepping up and stepping forward and playing with me. I had an absolute blast. Now, if you do want to see this motley crew of folks or other folks in the future playing more of this kind of stuff, let me know in the comments down below. I cannot do it, and I will not do it unless I know you want to see it. So, because it takes a lot of effort to coordinate these folks and make sure that there's time available for them, and all that kind of wonderful stuff. Right, so we are going to do a demonstration of Starship Combat in Star Trek Adventures 2, and I've got some wonderful folks who have joined me to play today, and we're going to whip around the team so you get to meet the crew of the USS Kent, what else would it be, and see who they are, and then we're going to jump into some Starship Combat. Just to let you know, I've got the order sheets that I came up with in that video that I made a couple of weeks ago. I've got the order cards that I made a couple of weeks ago, all right out in front of me, because that's what I will be using moving forward to hopefully demonstrate to you that it does make life a lot easier for you using these kind of bits and bobs. So let's start with our captain. Captain, who are you? Where are you? How can people find you if they've got stuff to find? And who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Captain Kotho. I'm an Orion, the first male Orion to actually captain a ship. Apparently, we're not trustworthy. I totally understand. In fact, am immune to influence from the matriarchy. So that's the only reason they would promote me, but I've had to undergo several tests. Like today will be a stress test of my captaining skills so that I can get my first actual mission, but they want to make sure that I can handle a ship and crew before they actually put me out in the real universe.
There you go. Absolutely. And first officer. Do we have a first officer? Kind of like the tactical officer, sort of, maybe? No? Engineering?
I'm tactical officer.
Yes.
Next, I guess.
Let's go with tactical. Absolutely.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Matt Stanton, designer of fastcharacter.com. I will be playing Lieutenant Kaval. He is the ship's trigger-happy tactical officer who's always advising the new captain to shoot first and ask questions later.
There we go. That's the Starfleet way. So then, making sure that we can actually shoot what we need to shoot and finding the things that are out there in deep space, we have our science officer.
Hello, everyone. My name is John, but Radar Barga is the character I'll be playing today. You can find out about me in GMing at johnrunsgames.com.
Lovely. Links will be down below. And then we've got our Chief of Engineering.
Hello there. My name's Tobias, but I'm probably better known as the Toblin. I'm a game master, game designer, and general entertainer. You can find me at my YouTube channel in the description below. I am playing Lieutenant Commander Shatarach, and she will always enthusiastically encourage the shoot first, ask questions later, because Klingon.
Yeah, You see what happens? You see what happens when you have a bunch of aliens on a Starfleet ship. It's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So perhaps bringing some sense to this sensibilitylessness, we have our helmsman.
Yeah, so I'm Jacques. I'm playing William Thale, who's possibly the oldest ensign in Starfleet. He's sort of a refugee from a Red Squad. Like he had a brush with greatness, and he very nearly got killed, along with a lot of very gung ho young officers. And he's like much more circumspect now. Thank you very much. I intend to live a very long and happy life.
So
While
you
I
join
fly test missions in the Hollow Suite.
Well, that is the safest place to fly test missions. Absolutely. All right. So you've met the crew. Now let's jump into the simulation. And so you all enter the holodeck. Admiral Carl, that's Kaal. Admiral Carl is monitoring your performances just to make sure that everything is absolutely fine. It has nothing to do with the fact that you are mostly all aliens or washouts. Who said that word? Who said that word? And
The narrator said that word.
And so Admiral Carl gives you the stern glare as you walk past. And you suspect he's secretly hoping that you pass through this with flying colors. And so you step onto the holodeck, and the bridge of the Kent materializes in front of you. It is a beautiful bridge, and as it materializes, suddenly all of the panels start to light up with various tactical displays and things, and your briefing is suddenly popping up on the main view screen. Admiral Carl is there, and Admiral Carl says to you, he has a very large sort of moustache, quite an overbearing individual. And he looks at you and he says, right, this has got nothing to do with you at all, Captain, but it is a standard test that we issue, so I hope there are no hard feelings. This particular test, well, I wish you the best of luck. Just know that it was randomly selected by the computer and has nothing to do with who or what you and your crew are. You are in the nebula area, and there are 2 ships approaching you. They are hostile, and there is a civilian vessel between you and them. You have 30 minutes. Good luck. And he disappears. What y'all doing?
I never take anyone at face value. It's kind of in my blood. But guys, I think this should hopefully go better than our run with the Kobayashi Maru. Still can't figure out how to fix that one, but we got this. We got this one.
Shields, Captain.
Yeah. Let's go with let's put ourselves at attack pattern beta. Let's be ready for anything they throw at us. I do not trust them one bit. So I'm here to assist any of you guys, but let's get some prep going.
Oh, good. Absolutely. So you are trying to prep the crew. That's what the captain is trying to do. And let's just work our way around. So, Captain, that's what you're trying to do. Engineering, you trying to do anything?
I don't have a huge amount to do right now, so I'm standing ready. I will contact our dear science officer and ask for a scan of the enemies, of the ships, if possible.
Absolutely. All right. So that's what you're doing. Ship is green across the board. Shields are at maximum capacity if they are to be raised. They haven't been raised yet, but they are at maximum capacity, as is reserve power. Everything is all tick ship shape. Helm, are you doing anything?
Well, I imagine I'm plotting a course towards the enemy, and possibly past the civilian vessel in the middle between us.
All right.
So
Yeah, and
I don't
Guy
know.
wasn't friendly enough to create, cards for us. So what is attack pattern beta here?
Well, I mean,
All right. So that's what you're.
generally we don't want to be the first to shoot.
Yes, we don't. No, we don't.
All right. So you're getting ready to move the ship. Not a problem.
Yeah.
And so then what is Lieutenant Caval doing?
Do we have a signature profile on the intruder vessels and the civilian ship to identify what kind of ship they are?
Not yet. We're waiting on science for that one, which I'll get to shortly.
Defer to science, and in the meantime, I'll put in a request to start powering up phasers and load the photon torpedoes.
All right. So you're going to go to red alert.
We are going to red alert.
All right. So red alert, your shields go up, and there is all of that. Science. Everybody seems to be looking to you.
I'm not opposed to that. Today we are going to be fighting for our lives, ladies and gentlemen. I really do appreciate you putting up the shields. In the meantime, may I ask the scan that you wanted? Do you want me to scan the entire area? Do you want me to scan only the nebula?
For now, let's get a general scan. I want to find out what's in range and if anything's coming at us. So let's do a full spectrum short range scan to start things off.
All right, go ahead.
Very well, Captain.
Give me a control and science check, please. Difficulty of 2.
Difficulty of 2.
Yeah, and the ship will assist. Typically, the engineer rolls for the ship, or whoever hasn't rolled in a while can roll for the ship.
Roger that. I should have the ship around here somewhere. There she is.
Yep. And you're rolling sensors plus security. You have
sensor security.
0 momentum at the moment. And
8.
there's 2
And
very good
3.
rolls. So that was your roll, Science?
Yes.
And remember, the ship assists with only 1 die. Only 1
All
die,
right.
sadly. Yep.
Sorry.
That's all right. Pity.
So
Those are fantastic rolls.
yeah, indeed. So let's see. You
have
said
2
sensors and
successes.
security. So that's 11.
Sensors
Right?
plus security. Correct. So just
Okay.
roll
So
one of those.
one die.
Oh.
What even is that? Oh, 12. Almost.
Almost. Well, with two, you are still golden. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to enlarge your token. And so popping up on sensors, there are 2 Orion cruisers that have popped up on sensors.
Friends of yours, Captain.
May I use my assist on sensors because I also
Yes, you said you were
have
going to assist.
Starship recognition?
Absolutely. Go for it. So give me an assist. You may assist up to 2 characters who can hear you. Yes. So go ahead and roll for me, please. Control and science. 1d20. Beautiful. Beautiful. That is a success. That gives you 1 bonus momentum. And
Splendid.
you may save that momentum, or you can use it to gain additional information. The information that Mr. Barger gets is that these are 2 Orion cruisers. One is directly on a path towards the Federation civilian vessel, which is unarmed at this moment in time. And the other one is on an intercept course with your ship. That is the basic information that Mr. Barger can get. If you want to spend momentum, you get more information. If you don't want to spend momentum, that's absolutely fine. You can bank it as your first momentum.
I will bank the momentum for the future.
Momentum is banked. Very nice.
And I also relay the information that the universe just told me to the crew.
And now you're going to, you said you wanted to go into attack pattern beta. So for those of you that you said do not have the order sheets, although I thought I did share them. Anyway, my apologies. The order would be that engineering should reroute power to weapons. Helm should set course. And tactical should stand by, ready to fire.
All right.
You are at extreme range, however.
Yes, we are at extreme range, and I went into beta, guys, because I didn't know if we were going to have a close or long range. So we're going to alter our setup. Let's not go into weapons mode. Let's start moving forward and get out of this belt.
Absolutely. All right. So the helm, I believe this is up to you now.
Yes. So, Captain, may I suggest that we try and evade the one that is attempting to intercept us, and instead attempt to intercept the one targeting the civilian ship, because we definitely don't want casualties. I also do not like the Kobayashi Maru very much for obvious reasons. So I would definitely suggest some evasive action, some evasive maneuvering.
Perfect. If you want to get us do some evasive maneuvering, let's get closer to that civilian ship.
Okay.
We are still at extreme range, so I'm not too worried about them hitting us, but they are definitely coming at us. So I like your suggestion. Let's go with that.
Okay. Right.
So are you wanting to move the ship, which would use the impulse order, or are you wanting to take the evasive action, which would also be both of them are major actions? You have to choose one of the two.
Yeah.
Impulse will get you to move. Evasive won't.
Yeah. So first, I would go for the impulse, and then obviously with the intention to do some evasive maneuvering once we have built up enough speed. Yeah.
All right. Impulse will get you to move 2 zones if you want to. You're currently in close. You can move to medium and long, which obviously will then change where close happens to be.
Yeah.
How many zones?
Well, I suspect we probably want to go medium just to intercept them from harming the civilian. Unless, Captain?
Let's go medium.
Okay.
And when we get a chance, can we hail the ship and see if we can get
Oh, luckily you don't have to roll for an impulse order.
Oh, right.
So that's useful.
Very good.
Yep, you don't have to roll for it. And there are no hazards at this moment. If you move further forward, one zone further forward, you can see that there are asteroids. That becomes a difficult zone to move through. It costs you 1 momentum. If you're going to fly through that. And where the Orions are is a nebula. That's the sort of pinkish stuff here that has all sorts of weird and wonderful things going on, which we don't yet know about. Okay, so you have moved the ship. You are trying to hail the civilian ship. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, you are currently at red alert. That is your action, however, and now it is my turn. As the Orions have now done, are going to now do their thing. So give me a second here let me just double check that I don't have to make any rolls. Okay, good. And then scan target. You're being hailed, Captain. Or someone's being hailed.
On screen.
All right. So calibrate sensors. Is that okay? Great, and then we are doing that. So I have to roll 2 of those, and you know what? I am going to spend one of my momentum, one of my threat, I should say. My target is 11. 3 successes. Oh, very nice. I needed 2, and so I get one of my threat back. So net result, threat stays at exactly the same, only we have now achieved that. Your turn. What are you guys doing? Your Excelsior class ship has now moved into position. You are quite neatly at double the size of the civilian ship, which is taking its sweet time to respond to your hails. What do you guys do?
So did we have any communication with them yet?
Not yet. You
Hail
can
the civilian ship.
If that's what you want to do.
They have been hailed. They haven't replied yet.
All right, so you're going with that. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay,
I'm going with
perfect.
hailing.
Sure. The civilians respond to the hail. They pop up. It's a young woman. She has fiery red hair. She looks at you and she says, well, it's about goddamn time. Make their Ryans go away. I'm not giving them my cargo.
I understand that. And I don't want to give them your cargo either, but I'm going to have to ask you to run away.
Well, now, you see, that's a slight problem. I reckon that... why don't you just shoot them and maybe they'll back down?
Well, you know, as
I like that.
the...
Very effective form of diplomacy, sir.
Yes, we seek diplomacy first. We are not a warship. We are a space exploration ship, and
But they threatened.
these guys
They threatened us. They said they were going to shoot us. Surely that
cool.
gives you the
Then-
right to shoot first.
yes, then we can definitely pursue the shoot first, ask questions later. But if you could do so from a safe distance, that would be extraordinarily helpful to us.
Oh, sure. We can move closer towards the planet. That's not a problem.
No.
Okay, great. Well, just you show them a lesson. You do what you need to do. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you for your assistance, and we will handle the diplomacy negotiations from here.
Right. Good. Just don't destroy them
Civilians.
both. Right.
Negotiations. Wink, wink. All right.
She cuts the channel.
Yeah.
That is
Just for the record, Captain, peaceful exploration through the universe rarely require weapons large enough to blow a hole through a small moon.
Oh, I know. Just in case she was recording, I just said that.
Alrighty. So, let's see. I'm going to say, Mr. Barger, would you please give me an insight and medicine check, if you please?
Medicine.
Yeah, insight and medicine.
All right. I would appreciate not going to use one momentum. Oh, let's just be brave. Can I have the ship assist?
The ship cannot assist, and your difficulty here is 3. You
Good grief.
You can also choose not to make this roll. It pertains to what you saw on the view screen.
Do it.
Gentlemen, is anyone opposed to me using this last momentum, given that I have a feeling that humans call something being hinky?
And
Take it.
any one of you, except for the Klingon and the captain, may make an assist on this if you want to.
You racist. Fine.
No. You were talking during the encounter. So you were distracted. You were doing things.
That
I
is
shall
fair.
roll with
I was
3
thinking about
dice
blood.
for the momentum.
Yes, that's correct. You spent the momentum. So you got 3 dice, and that's 2 successes, I'm assuming, unless your insight medicine is 16.
2.
I didn't think so. All right, so it's 2 successes. You need 3. Whom, between Kaval and our young ensign, would like to assist? Insight and medicine.
Kind of looked at the ensign.
The oldest
Hey?
ensign in Starfleet, except for Harry Kim.
Yes. Okay, fine.
Insight plus medicine. You can always give me threat to buy an
Don't!
extra die.
Do not.
No,
give
thank
him-
you. I shall skip that.
Oh,
What was the difficult?
So you just roll 1d20 when you're assisting. You
All
only
right,
roll
sorry.
1d20.
Uh,
So we'll do a re-roll on that one, which is lucky. 'cause
Thank
there was
God.
A 20 there.
No.
You keep
Fine.
rolling.
Just one die.
Jesus.
Just click once.
There we go. Hang on.
19.
Well,
19.
okay.
Okay.
not much better.
Okay, it doesn't want to punish you, but it does want to say no. All right. So, Braga, something was a bit odd, but you're not entirely sure what it was. There was something weird going on. Nonetheless, that is your turn done. Back to my Orions. And so we are going to try and do this now, which is a that. And I just need to double check what I need to do each time you do it.
Don't we all love the mutterings of a mad GM?
Yes, and especially the details of what's going on, so we really understand.
Especially when I don't have to make rolls. I love it. So they successfully do that. Back to you folks. Lieutenant Kaval, are you doing anything?
Yes, Captain. Warning shot at the approaching vessel, or warning shot at the vessel approaching the civilian craft.
Being as they threaten the craft, I will say a warning shot towards the one that's headed to the craft. The other one has not shown any aggression towards us yet. So,
And Guy, did you say we were at long range or medium range?
So the text on the screen is now confusing because you are basically 2 zones away, which means you're now at medium range. So
Okay,
because
so I can use phasers.
because you've moved, the zones have moved. So yes, you are at medium, or close range weaponry will work. Anything at medium or close range will work.
Okay, and that's control plus security for phasers, correct?
Yes, you are firing phasers, control plus security, and the ship assists with weapons plus security.
Okay. As a minor action, I'm going to do targeting solutions.
Yes.
You lock targeting sensors on an enemy vessel, roll a single enemy vessel within long range. Text attack that vessel. You either re-roll a d20 or choose the system. I'm going to re-roll the d20 if I have to.
Very nice.
Firing phasers, sir.
And you're trying to miss, but
Sure.
make it a warning shot, right?
Yeah, we're trying to shoot intimidatingly.
Because there's
Cool.
yes, there's a difference between we're just not trying to hit him, then there's no difficulty whatsoever, but they'll know that you didn't try and hit them, versus we're trying to make it look like we could have hit them, but we chose not to.
Trying to make it
Indeed.
dangerously close.
All right, I like it.
11, that one will work. And second one is that's actually going to hit too. I've got a 17.
Wow,
You have
okay.
a 17. That's brilliant. Okay, so that's 2 hits. Ship assist.
And the ship.
Ship says no. 19,
Why?
19
Why do you
or
betray
40.
me?
It's like, no, thank you. Okay, so 2
Dishonor on
hits.
you, dishonor on your cow.
Yep. So 2 hits, that's all you needed. Your difficulty was only 2. So that's absolutely fine. You fire your warning shot. I love it. Now, because there's no rules for this. This is one of the things that I love. There is something that can happen, but you're not going to like me. You could, with this warning shot, and I'll say because you succeeded, it'll only cost you 1 threat because you don't have any momentum. You could create the trait that the Orion ship that you fired at is intimidated, if you like. And what that will do is that will, until they have seen that you are not as terrifyingly powerful as they fear you to be, they will have +1 difficulty to their attacks.
Guys, I think that's worth 1 threat. I'm just throwing that out here.
Also, you're the captain. We have to do what you say. But
Yes,
I'm on board.
A happy crew, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm on board with that one.
It also feels to me like, I mean, the warning shot mechanically would do nothing.
Indeed.
Roleplay wise, it would do something, but we've got this.
I've always had a soft spot for intimidating others.
Yeah, exactly. And
Same.
I think creating the trait, I think works quite well. Okay.
My mother would be proud.
I say nothing. Okay, so I'm just going to label this ship number 2. You won't see it on your screens, but I will be able to see it. So ship number 2 is now intimidated. So this is ship 1, and ship 2 is now mine at +1 DN, all attacks.
Do you still want to reroute power to weapons for an actual shot, Captain?
Yes.
Okay.
Indeed, we're gonna. I believe we will be needing the power at weapons and preparing for battle.
Yeah. Sadly, that was your turn, so now it goes to the
Yeah,
enemy.
it's going to be coming up
Unless
later.
you
but-
want to give me 2 threat and keep initiative.
No.
Back away, GM.
We're patient. We're patient.
Don't be so greedy, guy.
Very well, in that case then, Orion ship number 1, which is this ship here, I'm going to move it ever so slightly forward so you can see. This ship has been very slowly positioning itself to do all sorts of nasty things. It will now calibrate its weapons, which it has done. And the ship has a particularly nasty little thing called fast targeting systems, which means that I get to use both. No, sorry. No, never mind. I'm talking nonsense. Wrong thing. They've calibrated their weapons, and what that does is your next attack with ship's weapons is damage +1. And they've done some other stuff, which I will reveal shortly. And then they fire. And I'm going to spend 3 threat because I got it to buy 2 dice. And so I'm rolling 4 dice. And my target number is 11. And oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. That's only 1. That's only
Well, at least
1.
there's no 20s
Hang
in
on,
there.
hang on. The next attack I made against the target. What was that? It was a calibrate sensors. Your next sense operations, blah, blah. And then they did a scan target. Next attack against... No. Okay. All right. So the ship the ship can assist. So that is... It's not going to be great. Weapons plus security. That's 15. Come on, ship. Come on. We've been building up for this whole... No! Okay. So they also fire a warning shot. Wow.
Less intimidating than ours, I take it.
Through the asteroid belt?
No. So there you go. You see what happens?
Look at how dangerously we blow up this piece of rock.
We blow up rocks. That's what we do. We blow up rocks. Okay, so that does raise an interesting question. Next attack made against target. Okay, well, there we go. Right, so they have fired definitely a directed attack straight at the Kent, at that beautiful, graceful form of the Excelsior class. And yes, as they fire, a very large asteroid seems to move into position, and they blow the asteroid to smithereens. Now it's back to you guys. Who has not yet acted this turn? Helm moved into position. I think we're down to just engineering. Is that correct?
That should sound correct,
You fired
yes.
a warning shot, you did your scan, you moved your ship, you've assisted. Yes. You still have 1 assist left, Captain Kotho. Yeah, because yours has that, it assists 2. So what is engineering doing?
Well, I'm going to reroute power to weapons.
Yes.
Very
nice.
Because that's what I was ordered to do by very intently asking the captain if he would order me to do that.
Ooh.
There's not much more I could do. What I could do is use, if I can, I have the focus exploit engineering flaw.
Sure.
And let's, for role-playing reasons, say that Orion built terrible ships. So can I exploit anything there?
I would have
Actually,
said...
if I could use... Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah,
go for it.
I apologize. Being that I have 1 assist left and I have Starship recognition, I would love to assist him in this.
All right. So I will say absolutely you could. However, that would count as your major action rather than rerouting power.
Right. Yeah, that is a major action. You're correct.
Yeah.
My bad. I'm going to reroute power instead. And
Well, what would your exploit
that
flaw
later.
do?
Probably weaken their shields against our weapons.
It could
Just
do
modulating our
that. So
phasers.
what is the mechanical
something.
effect? Does it have a mechanical effect?
No, not really. It's a focus.
I see.
So
I see. So you could create.
it's
a trait.
basically you create a trait without paying the momentum.
Right.
Basically.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So it's up to you because reroute power basically sets your next ship assist die to a 1. So is that more valuable?
Yes, I would say in this
traits that you could create.
In this sense, I would say rerouting power first, and then we can maybe do that other thing later. But that's up to the captain. That's my recommendation.
I mean, you are the engineer. I will. Let's reroute the power as you advise, and make sure our next shot is not as rock explodey as their previous one.
All right, I like it. And that brings us to the end of the round for everybody. So now we move into round 2. And you guys have the initiative. What are you doing? Oh, yes. Sorry. The civilian ship looks as if she's engaged her impulse engines. And then she stops.
Okay.
Back to you guys. What are you doing?
Yeah, who wants to start?
I will start with assist again.
Okay.
I will be assisting in this.
All right. So whoever gets to roll next, you can assist. Try and assist. It's difficult, right? Because you got to hold your assists back for when they might be needed. But then you might, like in the last round, get to a point where it's like, but I don't need to assist anyone anymore, and I've still got to assist.
Exactly.
It's like, can I help anyone?
I have a really high daring, so I'm all for
I like
taking
that.
these chances.
I like that.
It's a classic hold action problem,
It
right?
absolutely is. Absolutely.
I'm gonna do. Nope, that didn't happen.
Nope, not gonna do that. Okay.
Well, if no one else has anything to like that they want to do immediately, then I can take the first action this round if you want
His
to.
action of assist would be the first action.
All right.
Because his, as the commander, his assist kind of sits over everybody else.
Yeah,
It's like, I
it
can help
becomes
anyone.
his.
Yeah,
It
That's
becomes
and
his
I
action.
have to take it first so that I get 2 assists this round. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Now you assist,
okay.
and then we'll let them do a thing, and if no one else has anything, I'll do mine.
Okay, the Romulans.
And probably fail
Romulans.
No, Orions.
The Orions sail and end up here. And it cost me a threat. Oh, there we go.
They're almost in punching range.
They are in close range. Just so that you know, if they initiate a maneuver order called thrusters, they could bring themselves onto in docking. So basically, they would either ram your ship or attempt to board your ship. That is a possibility at this distance. But the initiative is back to you. Anybody doing anything?
I'm evasive actions.
I was going to suggest an attack pattern.
An attack pattern. Oh,
Yes,
perfect.
attack pattern.
That's
Because they have kind of brought the fight to us. So
Love it. I'm going to teach you a trick my mom taught me. She called it we'll just not actually translate that. It wasn't quite appropriate. So she may or may not have been in acquisitions of the illegal type. So she would shoot their engine bracing bracers. My apologies. And then she would take the tractor beam and rip the engine off the ship. That made for easy pickings for acquisitions, of course. You know, this was completely legit where I came from.
Orion
Wow.
Mother's no best, Captain.
okay.
As long as it involves
Aye, aye.
shooting, I'm all aboard.
so
Yes,
you
Captain.
are adopting the attack pattern. Rip them a
Yeah.
new one.
Yeah, and I'm also using my attack run talent,
Oh,
which means that enemy attacks against us don't reduce in difficulty due to my action of attacking them. So I can attack them, but it doesn't make it easier for them to attack us.
right. And if you are, you're executing the order attack pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what that does is all attacks made against your ship they have a reduction of difficulty 1. Your ability mitigates that. Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah.
Ah, very nice. Okay, perfect. All right, so you have adopted the attack pattern approach. Your ship has now brought all of her weapons to bear against this Orion cruiser, which looks to be doing pretty much the same thing. The Orion cruiser is just going to do this. You know what? They are just going to do that and hope to get something on the cards, as they say. Where have I put it here? Right. Yes, we are going with this one instead because their weapons were unreliable before. So they are going to use targeting solution, and they've selected a target within a long range, which is you guys. The next roll, they get to re-roll a d20, and they're going to roll an attack against you as they open fire with their phaser banks. Not with their phaser
Come
banks,
at me,
sorry,
bro.
with their disruptor cannons. They have to be at close range, which they are. And so they're going to fire 2 attacks. And here they go. Get to reroll one of them. They will reroll that 16 because they can. And that's it.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness. So that's 3.
No.
3 successes. And then the ship will attempt to assist 15 or less. That's a 2. So that gives them 4 successes. They are firing their disruptor cannons, which have the intense value. And so I will take 2 of my, I would have gained 2 momentum, 2 threat. I will spend that 2 threat to increase the damage by 2, which means the opening attack made deals 10 damage to the USS Kent.
Of which we resist 6.
You resist 6 because that's your ship's resistance. So 4 damage to shields. There's some gentle
We're
rocking.
down to 13 shields.
Gentle rocking. What is your 50% mark?
I don't have those numbers.
Well, what are your total
that's
shields?
a good question.
What's your total shields?
Our total shields is 17.
17.
So we're not near that yet.
50%. So
yeah,
you're looking at 8.
9 if you roll round up or down.
You round up, so 9.
9.
All right, so 9 is your 50% mark.
Captain.
The captain's been blown off of his chair.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So we lost the captain for a moment. He's back. That was obviously the captain's chair sparked. There was some dramatics going on there. That is what the enemy have done.
Classic Star Trek combat. A console explodes and someone falls over.
Yep. And then I'm going to spend 2 momentum to keep the initiative. And I'm going to spend another momentum to issue the same order to fire again, because that's what the Orions are doing. There are no rerolls this time, however. They fire again, and they get 2 successes and an 18. And then the ship attempts to assist. It does assist.
It was 15 or lower.
15
right?
or lower. That's right. So that's
3.
3. And I can't use those, so I'm going to use those instead. These are versatile weapons. Oh my goodness. And versatile weapons means that they versatile 2. So they generate 2 bonus momentum, putting me on 5. I only needed 2. So I will spend 2 of those to increase the damage. So that's 8 damage from the phaser banks to the Kent. So 2 more.
That's another 2 damage, yeah. So we're down to 11 shields.
And I get 1 threat back from that total equation.
Yes.
And that is what the Orions have done. I think this may actually just be your mother, Captain Kotho. Anyway, back to the USS Kent. What are you guys doing?
Well, I still need to make our attack roll.
Are you guys attacking? Are you censoring? What's going on?
Permission to escalate negotiations, Captain.
We shall escalate proportionately.
Aye, Captain. Guy,
Yes.
Respond in kind.
I have a value
Yes.
of buy the book ain't worth much in practice. May I spend my determination to turn one of my rolls into an automatic
You
one?
absolutely can. You absolutely can.
I will
And you have
do that.
reroute power. So that's another one.
And I will,
I'll
Assist.
point on the ship and assist you
fantastic. I haven't even rolled yet.
where I want to shred these
So
guys in negotiations.
4 successes, and you haven't rolled a single. Well, you do still have to. You do still
You
have
still
to
have
roll
to succeed.
you
Yeah.
do still have to roll the
Roll.
ship assist, because if you roll a natural 20, it counts,
Yes.
and it doesn't become a 1.
Consequence, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any value to spending a threat to get 1 more die on this attack?
You have 2 successes in the bank because you're spending your determination to change
Yes,
one
because
of
these
your
are
die.
phasers. I think that's good. So that
Yeah.
unless I botch, we're good.
Well, you're hitting at this point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not even in debate.
That's how much momentum we get after.
Correct.
Exactly.
Correct.
That's more
Correct.
about that, yeah.
So is 1 threat worth getting an extra die and potentially getting more momentum? Because
Well, we
unless
would
you roll a 20, you're going to get another 2 bonus momentum just from the ship assist.
Because
Yes.
because I'm Andorian, I have a trait called intense, which means if I spend threat to make an attack and I hit, we get 1 more bonus momentum.
Oh, that sounds like spending 1 threat for 2 momentum.
Yeah. That
Sounds
that
like-
sounds like a win in my book.
I mean, just so you guys know, the universe is saying, "Oh, you guys should do this." We should always be worried when the universe tells us we should do stuff. But I like.
No.
Just so you know,
He wants
If it's
those
telling you to do violence, do it.
Yes, let's increase the.
Pushing buttons, Captain.
All right.
First one is definitely a hit.
Yes.
And the
Barga?
second one is no. It's 1 more, but I've already spent the
You
momentum
have, yes.
to turn that into a
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
So
So you've got 3
now I have
so
a
far.
backup
And I-
plans ability.
I have 1 more to roll because I spent the threat, right?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
you had 2 die.
Correct.
You use your
then I
determination.
spent-
You change your determination to changing 1 to a natural 1.
Correct. And then we spent 1. We added 1 threat, which would
We
add
added 1 threat.
to purchase
Correct.
1 more die.
And you've just
Yes.
rolled. You've just rolled 2 die though,
Yeah. So there's 1 more.
Right. So
Right.
roll
because there's 3 in total. No,
Yeah,
hang
we
on,
rolled
hang on.
2.
And
Yes.
that one will hit none. Some of them were below my focus, so they're just regular hit. Well,
Yes.
except for the ones that were automatic ones.
So the way that the math works,
And then we
is-
get 1 momentum out of this.
yes,
And then the ship.
hopefully we'll succeed. But I just need to work you through the maths quickly. So you started out with 2 die, right?
Okay.
And one of
Yeah.
those dice is automatically set to a 1. So you'd only be rolling 1 die. Then you bought another die with momentum.
Oh, so you don't need to roll that. That's what
Oh,
you
I
mean.
see what you're saying. Okay, so the third roll. All right,
So
understood.
we
Fair.
roll the third
Makes
roll,
sense.
but you're on 3 successes already.
Yeah.
So
And then I think the ship gets a roll, right?
it
Yes.
does. So ship, go ahead and roll for me.
And that's security and weapons, correct?
It's, yes, security and weapons. Well, weapons.
Please
and
don't
security.
roll a 19 again. There's
Okay.
that.
Ship
There we go.
helps
That's
you.
a hit.
Then I know Barga has been trying to get in with an ability there. The captain also has an assist still up his sleeve, right?
Yes.
So Barga, did you want to
Go ahead, Captain. My ability is if somebody fails, I can reaffirm, but we're not there. We've actually made it now.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so Captain, do you want to roll your assist if you please? Because let's see how high we can get this. And that's another one. So that's 5 momentum in total. Fantastic. Good job.
Oh,
And that's including
I
the
didn't
one-
need to roll. I just remembered because we were rerouted power. So the ship assist die is automatically a 1.
No. You do still need to roll because if you rolled a
Oh, okay.
20, that then overrides with the reroute power.
Okay, fair enough. But it is a
yes.
1.
It is a 1. So you've got 5 successes, which is
Yes.
brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You only needed 2. So you have 3 spare momentum to do with as you will. So your weapons will hit firmly, Lieutenant Cavall. You can spend 2 momentum to increase the damage by 1.
We're doing 8 base damage. Just so you know.
Yes. I would, yes, because we need to bring down their shields before we can do his mom's special maneuver of targeting
Yes.
Correct.
specific things.
Okay, so you're going to spend 2. That leaves you with 1 extra. I assume you're going to bank that?
Yeah, we're gonna have to bank that one.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 momentum. And then you are dealing 9 damage with your phaser attack.
10.
Is it
We
10?
got 2 extra. 2 extra. 8 plus 2.
The extra 1 comes from your...
From the 2
The
spent
rewrite
momentum.
power. That's right.
Oh,
Sorry, turned into a cat.
You turned into a cat? No. Where does the extra 1 come from? Because you do 8. You spent 2 momentum. That gets you 1 extra.
all right. That gets you 1,
The
not 2. My bad.
Orions can spend 1 for 1 because their weapons are intense.
Indeed.
Yes.
I forgot that part.
Okay.
My bad.
All right, so
That's my bad.
9 damage, and
It might have come from. Did I say that I calibrated weapons?
You
to gain
did.
the +1.
yes,
That's where the second
there we
+1
go.
comes
So it
from.
is 10. We got there in the end.
All right.
We got there in
I
the
had a
end.
feeling it was 10. I just like,
We're all,
but it is 10 though.
we're all learning. We're all learning as we go. Their resistance is, I shall say nothing. And so that is what happens there.
We almost got a free scan there.
You almost got a free scan. Right. You watch as your phasers lance out across the inky void of space, slamming into the Orion cruiser, which kind of looks almost like a crab with an array of circular engines at the back. And as it hits the shields of the Orion cruiser, the shields kind of shimmer with this green energy, and it looks like a very good hit. It doesn't seem to penetrate, however, but it does look like it's a good hit. And that
Negotiation
is,
successful, Captain.
that is your turn up. The Orions get to act. And what are the Orions going to do? They can't do that anymore. So they are probably going to try and do this. They have that. Okay, so it's control plus engineering, difficulty 2. Control plus engineering, difficulty 2. Oh! Oh!
We definitely rocked their boat.
Oh my goodness! Gotta love that.
That's 2, not 2-0.
I begin to suspect that the captain knows an Orion in some other area of testing, like he cheated on the Kobayashi Maru the same way. This is going well,
this
Captain.
Feels very much like that. Very much like that. Okay, so that's what they were trying to do. Oh, this is
Wow.
This is what it's got to be. It's got to be. Mr. Barger, you get a reading from that ship. Their shields have just dropped.
They accidentally ejected their warp core. Wrong button!
They have done something. They were attempting to regenerate their shields. And with a double complication, instead of being able to boost the power to their shields, they've overloaded their shield generator. Their shields are offline. They are sitting ducks. Back to you guys. Who can take advantage of this? Who can take advantage? Lieutenant Kaval has acted. Our young ensign has acted. Captain's acted. So basically it's engineering or science.
Yeah. I can't do much in the terms of... I mean, can we shoot again?
Their shields are down.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm not good at this.
I can't
Now-
take another turn, but someone could take an action to take over my station, I believe.
Yes. So basically you could move and fire torpedoes since you haven't fired those. Just bear that in mind that when a Federation ship fires torpedoes, it does generate threat by virtue of
Indeed.
the fact that you're firing a torpedo. I'm not entirely sure I agree with that as a rule, but it is what it is, and that's how we will play.
It is the rules, and we
Yeah.
must abide by the rules. I could do that, or I could regenerate our shields. We're at 11, which means we're almost at our halfway point. Just information.
So torpedoes.
Engineering, their shields are down. How long would it take them to get their shields back up?
Best guess.
Considering they probably blew them up, we don't know.
If it was you, you would estimate probably 1 order, Captain.
Ah,
Yes. So
Oof.
This is.
Shall I go press the button, Captain?
Are you feeling lucky? Difficulty of 3. Control plus security. Captain can assist. Ship assists. You've got some momentum.
Yeah. If it were us, I know we'd have our shields back up and putting everyone on it. So, and we would spend everything we had. And
I've got
if
12.
I thought,
So it's better than 50-50. Per die.
Is Mr.
Let's take
Barger
advantage
any
of this
good
opening.
at firing torpedoes? Are you better than?
Are you better than 12? It's control plus security.
Are we talking security and control?
Yeah.
Yes.
12.
Yeah, you've both done basic
Can
training.
I take over his station? Because I have a 14.
Yeah, sadly, you're in your assist at the moment, Captain.
Insist.
Yeah. So you're going to help
He's
someone.
You're
gonna help them.
insist mode.
Yeah, you're going to help them better than they're actually doing the job. You'll be literally going, no, not that button. No, that button. Oh, why? Yes, sadly.
No, but what do we
Could I
say
go
to
with insight and command?
No. Yeah, sadly. Control plus security. That's if you want to fire the torpedoes.
Yeah. 12.
Indeed.
I'm picturing like one of these bad 90s movies where like 2 people are working the same computer keyboard to make the program work twice as fast.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
But okay, here's the deal. I have the values. I will not back down from a fight, especially to protect my crew and raring for a fight. So I'm going to shoot.
Roll one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You're going to use that to spend a determination?
No, I will not do that. But I will spend a momentum unless my dear friends disagree. Because one momentum should give me one more die, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so you're spending the momentum.
Yes.
Up and down.
So,
up and down. That's what it's for.
Come on.
Well,
that's 2.
The ship assists with weapons and security.
Indeed. So someone else want to roll that, or shall I again?
I'll roll.
Yeah, let Mr. Barger roll. So just 1d20 and weapons and security. You're looking for a...
That is a 11.
So 11 or under.
11, eh? My Ferengis are very lucky. No, sorry.
You're a
Ferengi.
Cardassian.
Wrong game. Cardassians are very lucky. Today's a Wednesday.
Apparently it is. It's a Wednesday. So there we go. So that's your
It's a
3
Cardassian
successes.
thing, Captain. You wouldn't understand.
I do get 1 threat for your torpedo as that.
And do you want me to roll my assist?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can get some momentum here. Yes, you do. Look at that. 2 momentum. That's what that assist is for. You can spend that 2 momentum straight away to deal 1 extra damage.
Yes, please.
Yes.
All right, we are going to send everything. I said we're taking full advantage of this. We are taking full advantage of this. Okay.
Now, your torpedoes, are they high yield?
Photon torpedoes, I believe, are high yield. Let me double check.
And I need to go and find.
Yes.
Okay. High yield means something about it affects 2 zones, if I remember correctly. Okay.
Yes.
So you didn't target a specific location, which is absolutely fine. Their shields down, so you will be dealing. How much are your torpedoes? 5?
5, yes.
Plus the 2, plus the 1 momentum that you spent, so that's 6 damage. And so you are dealing that to them, which is very cool. And you get to roll once, roll a d20. So anyone can roll a d20. This is to see where you hit.
14.
Which section? Yeah.
Direct hit to their structure, Captain. So that gives them that.
That is kind of nasty.
And then does high yield say that you do 1 extra breach? Am I?
Let me double check.
That one? Because
Massive damage. If the attack inflicts 1 or more breaches, it inflicts 1 additional breach.
it does. Okay, roll
Yes.
another d20 and let's see where. So you watch as your aren't
20.
you lucky? Oh no! Oh my goodness! Okay, great stuff. So you watch as your torpedo punches into the superstructure of this vessel, and then there is a catastrophic blossoming of red flame from the other side of the ship as one of their disruptors blows off the side of the ship and spins, sparking and spiraling out into space. You suspect
Apla!
there is a breach to their weapon system as well as to their structure.
I'll get the popcorn, Captain.
Oh, very nicely done.
Let's not celebrate yet. We still have one more ship, and they are down but not out.
Exactly.
Caval is both impressed and a little jealous.
All right, the other ship is going to just move one because I'm not spending any of my precious threat whatsoever. And the ship that has just been injured, they have one more action left, which I now know exactly what it is going to be.
Enact panic protocol.
Panic protocol. They are going to have to do a presence plus engineering difficulty. Presence plus engineering, and I'm going to spend 3 threat because this is a very important moment for them. So they get 2 die, 2 bonus die. So presence plus engineering. Good grief. Okay, here we go.
I believe I'm on the Orion ship because my computers are on fire. It's way too hot here.
Yes. Okay, so they needed attempt a repair on the breach. All right, fantastic. So it is temporarily repaired. So I'm going to put a box around that one. Okay, so they have just managed to do that. All right. Mr. Barger, you are the only one left to act. What are you doing, sir?
Well, my security and command are not the best. Perhaps this is a good time for me to regenerate shields?
You can certainly try if you like. Minor action to bring that information up on your panel. Regenerating shields will require a control plus engineering.
We have already spent our reserve power, though, so we'd have to regain our power first.
Ah, yes, you have, when you transferred power.
Unless you have some talent that goes around that, of course. Which I happily accept.
Plans will help me here.
Your regain power is control plus engineering, difficulty of 1.
Okay. Control plus engineering will give me 14.
With difficulty of 1? Very doable.
I will go for it. I'll keep a point
You
of...
could always...
perhaps I can use backup plans if I need to re-roll 1 dice, correct? So long as I state it before the roll?
Sure. You could always give me threat. I'm only on 2 threat. 1 threat.
This can also succeed at cost, just so you know.
It can succeed at cost?
Oh,
yes. Auto success.
It says specifically.
With a complication.
With a complication,
And
indeed.
you have to decide before the roll.
Ugh. Oh, I don't want a... no, let's try to be pure, shall we? I know it's a Cardassian saying this.
Oh.
Is there a ship assist?
No.
Not on this one, no.
Damn it. All right. Let's see.
So it's all on you, Spoonhead.
Oh! What was your target number?
14, right?
14.
14, so that's a success.
So
that's what you needed.
That's 1 success. Woo.
Do you want to re-roll that 17?
Okay. Yes, I do.
With your backup plans? Roll a 20 for me. I'd be very happy.
Exactly. Just going to re-roll 1 dice. Clear. 1d20. Please!
Ah, 1 success extra. That gives you a momentum. Very nice.
Extra momentum, nice.
Okay.
That means we can regenerate shields next
round. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that does take us to the top of the round. And so we find ourselves, Captain, staring at 2 Orion vessels. One looks to be leaking plasma, and the other is quite angry. What are you guys doing? Round 3.
All right, I am not assisting this turn, so you guys go first.
You mean you're actually going to do something this time?
What do you mean? The captain's been generating momentum left, right, and center.
I know.
Evasive maneuvers.
That's what
Perfect.
Helm's
Helmsman,
shouting.
go.
Evasive action. Is that what you're taking?
Yeah, that's what Helm is going to recommend.
All right.
for
Until
this
your
one.
next turn, all attacks against you become opposed attacks. But all attacks that you make have 1 extra difficulty.
Mm,
But
Yeah,
it might be a
we'll
good
see.
call.
it's worth it.
Yeah, take it.
All right. You take evasive action. There is no roll required for that to happen. And so, with that in hand, the Orions are going to be incredibly boring. And the one that is right next to you is going to issue its order. And that's a very straightforward order. It is going to calibrate weapons and then fire at you because that's what they do. And I will spend 1 threat because I can. And so they're rolling 3d20. It's an opposed roll, Helm. So I hope your daring and con is good.
It is. Oh, I also add a momentum to the group pool because I've got efficient evasion.
Okay. It better be very efficient because I just rolled 3 successes. I'll total up their
Okay.
total number of successes. So that's 3. Ship assist on a 15. It gets a critical. So 5. You are looking at 5 difficulty. So you
So-
automatically generate your 1 momentum because you're efficient at dodging.
From con.
Can I
Let's-
spend that 1 momentum immediately on this opposed roll?
Yes.
the Orion leans back and goes, "Well, dodge this efficiently."
Well, let's see. My daring and con is 15.
All right, so you spent 1 momentum, so that gives you 3 die. The ship can assist with a
Yep.
structure and
Structure con. Which is 11, so it's not fantastic.
And
but
Captain, sadly,
No assist from.
well,
No assist?
you could assist,
I could.
but that would be your only assist for the round. As a matter of fact, Lieutenant Koval or Lieutenant Barger, both of you could assist if you so chose, right? So don't think that you have to just watch what's going on.
If I
Either
still
way,
assist, I can still use a backup plan to get extra momentum if he fails the roll.
I don't know the term. You'd have to read what the definition of the backup plan is.
Oh, I'm sorry. You may add 1 point to the group's momentum pool when an ally fails a task,
Oh,
so long
okay,
as I'm
so-
present in the scene.
Well,
Oh, so
Oh.
if he fails,
Yeah,
then
that
you'll
is.
add momentum. Yes.
Yeah.
So that.
But I
is-
can still assist and use that
You
ability.
can. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. So Helmsman, you have 3 dice.
Okay, that is 3 successes.
3 successes. 2 to
and
go.
here's the ship.
The ship
That's a
assist.
success.
4. 1 to go. It's all on you, Mr. Barger. 1 die.
No
and you're
pressure.
rolling daring and con. 1 die, daring and con.
Daring and con. I have 10 for daring, but my con is a wimpy 2.
So 12.
It's still better than the
And he
ship.
does it.
Oh, yes.
Ah,
The 2
Clutch.
ships roll around one another as the Kent, as graceful as ever, under the delicate touch of a very efficient helmsman, sails right around the disruptor cannons of this Orion ship. And they miss.
Eat
My
it, Red Squad!
somewhere out there, Tom
I think
Paris
you paid
looks
back
up.
that debt. You can forget about that.
Lovely. Okay, so although that certainly felt like it was your turn, it actually is now your turn because that was an opposed roll.
Indeed.
So
yeah.
we've got the captain, we've got Kaval, and we've got Shatara.
Are their shields still down?
Their shields are still down because they're idiots.
I think
Permission
our weapons
permission to
specialist
disable
should
their-
take full advantage of this.
Do you want their weapons offline, or do they want their engines dead?
How about their entire ship
As
offline?
I want their entire ship offline.
Broadside.
We can practice my mom's strategy on the second ship.
He said with confidence.
Okay. Okay.
Cardassians have this terrible humor. We involve mother jokes. I'm trying very hard not to right now.
All right. I was going to program in targeting, but upon the captain's suggestion, I just kind of push all the levers up to maximum and just do calibrate weapons instead.
1 extra damage. Very nice.
Enact pew pew protocol.
Yes.
Yeah. And
the phasers hit real hard when the shields are down.
They do.
yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and just make just a standard two rolls on the phasers. So the first die is gonna be a hit because I'm on command 12 and security 5, so it's
17, yeah.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And then the second one is
Also a hit.
It's not below my focus though, so we're just scoring 2 hits.
2 hits, ship assist.
Ship assist comes in at 11, which is exactly what we need.
So you
At
have-
weapons
Who's
8,
your mommy?
security 3.
There's the
So that's
Cardassian
going
joke.
to be, I believe that's going to be 9 damage, the plus
All right.
1 from the calibrate weapons.
Correct.
So
And we banked 1 momentum.
One momentum.
One.
Yeah, let's save that one.
Yeah. Sadly, you can't spend it to increase damage. So that was 9 damage. Is that correct?
9 damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And if
Does resistance still apply even when the shields are down?
Wait a minute. It does. But
Yeah.
you don't get that extra momentum. And the reason is your difficulty to hit with your weapons was increased by 1.
All right, because
of the
we're evading.
evasive-
You're correct.
The evasive flying.
Ah.
But you got the hit nonetheless.
we got the hit.
We did, yeah.
You did. So 9 damage minus that is that. Okay, you didn't choose a location, so randomly roll a d20 for me, please, Lieutenant Caval. A 1.
Number 1.
A 1. You watch as wrong genre. You watch as your phasers lance out and score a direct hit to what can only be a communications or a sensor array on the ship. So that is another breach for them.
Apologies, Captain. They appear to have survived.
It's okay.
Oh, good heavens! There. That's what's happening there. Right on the other side. I have been forgetting to really use this other ship, but that's also because they've been waiting and watching, and they have seen what is going on. So the Orion.
I mean, if the other ship blows up, more money for them, right?
Yeah.
And also, they were intimidated in the beginning, and we haven't showed any weakness.
You are absolutely true. You are absolutely true in saying that. So
they still have 1 off their 1 extra difficulty, or
Yes.
1 off their totals when they.
Yes.
difficulty. Yes. Okay. So they are going to attempt to do that. Oh boy. Yeah, that's all that they can do.
Can you still remove traits like you could in
Absolutely.
the Dune system?
Absolutely. You can.
So they
100%.
could technically
They could.
become unintimidated, yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
but at the moment, there is no sign that you are actually weak. Their
No,
exchange,
and also you don't have the threat.
yeah, I don't have the threat for it, but the exchange is very, very obvious as to what is going on there. Right, so let's see if they can do this. The difficulty is 11.
So they don't have someone walking in there and going, you dogs.
Yeah. Okay. The Orion ship has tried to do something and has failed. Back to you guys. I think it's Shatara and the captain left to act.
Would
Correct.
you guys be okay if I use that 1 momentum? I promise it'll be worth it.
I love how you. Okay, just because you didn't tell us what you're going to do, I am 100% on board.
Excellent.
Because
As the
this
captain,
is how legends are born.
I'm going to spend that 1 momentum and use direct, and we are going to use another major action and attack that ship again.
Oh, your true Orion colors shine through. Kick them when they're down. That's where it hurts more. I like it. So, you are directing a tactical to fire. Mr. Caval, make your attack.
Yeah.
And I get to assist in it with a control command roll.
Very nice.
So
Very
it's
nice.
15.
Does that mean the ship gets to assist again?
It does.
It's a full major action.
Does it not get to assist
My
again?
lord.
I thought the
It
ship
does.
No, it does.
It's a full major action.
Okay.
And you,
Fair
but
enough.
you're not. You can't use the same system. So you're using torpedoes.
Okay.
Yeah, we will not
that's
have
what I
to.
understand.
We
Okay.
cannot use phasers in the same round.
That's what I
again,
All right,
understand.
don't
well,
think.
let's launch a torpedo.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, it worked last time.
Their
There's got to be
shields
more
are-
holes in the ship.
Their shields are down, so there's no value to adding piercing, or is that piercing is for bypassing their resistance? Correct.
Yes.
Well, they have resistance as a general, don't they?
Yeah, they
Resistance
do.
is always in place. Piercing. I just need to double check on what piercing does.
Same.
Okay.
Yeah, it ignores resistance if you apply piercing. So I would say yes.
You
I
can.
would have to give him 2 threat to do that. What do you guys?
I mean, he doesn't have any threat. So
Exactly.
that's only fair. Just give him a little
Okay.
bit.
I will spend the 2 threat, fire torpedoes,
Yes.
and attempt to do some extra damage to their ship. So,
All right.
first roll is a hit.
You need
Second
3
roll
to hit with a torpedo.
is, what number is that?
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. Okay. And that
I will throw my assist in.
Ship misses. That's not a hit for the ship.
sorry.
Hits.
I'm overrolling.
Okay, so we've got 2 hits so far. Captain, you need
3.
to assist.
I just rolled
Oh,
mine.
did you
It's an
assist?
11.
Mr. Barger, you have a point.
No, just wanted to offer backup plans if one of the dice went awry.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, no, you're lucky. You've got your 3. That's what you needed.
Mhm.
You hit
Yes.
with your torpedo.
So I believe
5
we do
damage
5 damage, but that bypasses their
resistance.
resistance.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So and it's high yield, so it's extra breaches. Unless they just explode, which is, an option.
So I would like you, Mr. Caval, to please describe for us how this Orion ship explodes as your torpedo hits it.
You kind of see the torpedoes in a line kind of going up the bow of the ship, just kind of slowly breaking it into 2 as it goes from forward to aft. Yeah.
Just
And all
movie
because-
style chain explosion.
I mean, that double complication, the shields had to go down, right?
yeah.
All
I
right.
slowly swivel in my chair to the captain and say, "Negotiations over, Captain."
Excellent work, Lieutenant.
Okay. All right. So I am going to say that then happens. And
Told you guys to trust me. The momentum was worth it.
it really was. Your momentum spend was definitely worth it. The Federation vessel has now maneuvered itself alongside your ship. And the Romulans have exploded. Orions.
Trash
I don't
can.
know if I-
Gone.
Yeah, just gone into trash. That leaves Mr. Barger. You are the only one left to act, I believe.
Disintegration.
I do wish there was
and
some wonderful
jubilation.
action. I could put the other ship in the circular bin, but I want to finish rebuilding our shields.
Oh, yes. You want to try and get the shields back.
Indeed. Control engineering difficulty 2.
Yeah.
All right, 14.
It's pretty good. You have no momentum.
Let's see,
Oh,
what structure
that's
and
3.
engineering?
3.
Nice. Structure and engineering for the ship, right?
Yep, structure and engineering for the
That's
ship.
14.
Yes, get us some more momentum.
Yes.
Oh,
That's one more.
4. Very nice. Very nice. So you bank 2. Is that right? Yes, you bank 2. And your shields increase by your engineering value. So
Plus 2 per spent momentum. So if you want to spend momentum, we can get, and let's see, engineering. We get 5 shields back.
Well, no,
we're at 16. Don't spend any.
Well,
don't spend any extra.
What is your engineering department, Mr. Barger?
No, the engineering department of the ship.
My engineering department is 4, but I don't know if it's worth the spend.
No, your engineering is 4?
Yes.
Yeah, so the ship regains shields equal to your engineering, not the ship's.
Oh, not to the ship's engineering. Okay,
correct,
fair enough.
Correct.
That's not entirely clear in the rules, but fair enough.
You're getting back 4 already.
Yeah, so we're at 15.
Of 17, right?
Of 17, yeah. So we could go full shields if you spent 1 momentum. But
what you think?
I think we're fine.
It might be more worthwhile somewhere else.
Yeah.
Blowing them up, for instance.
All right, that's what we're going to do. End of the round. And that is what has happened there. And so now I am going to spend 2 threat for one reason and one reason only. I steal initiative. And the initiative that I steal is that. And what that is this, which I'm not even going to tell you about. I'm just going to roll it. So, yeah. Something happens. What? You don't know, but all I can tell you is that it is successful. Your turn. What you doing?
Oi.
Barga, why are they getting closer?
Oh. You're going to do a census
Anything
sweep?
on the census?
My very detailed guess would be that they want to kill us, sir.
I was talking about our own Federation ship, by the way.
Oh, yes. We can open a
Same
channel,
answer.
I'm assuming it's
Same.
high.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Do you want to do a
My apologies.
census
This is a new roll set, or am I interrupting someone's
No,
turn?
new round.
No.
Absolutely new round. The initiative is with you.
It's just us. We're interrupting you. Sorry.
No.
You could
I
scan
want
the ship
to,
if you like. Scan space, census sweep, if you want to know more.
I want to hail the Romulan ship.
The Orions?
The Orions, yeah. The remaining Orion. The other one,
Yes.
well, he's a little quiet.
You want to hail them?
Yes.
Okie dokes. You can absolutely hail them. There is no response.
All right.
That counts as a free action because you like hail them and the little ensign will go. There's no response here. Mr. Barga? Did you want
Simply wanted to have a preemptive scan of the area and see what skullduggery the Orions have planned.
You certainly can do a scan if that's what you would like as your action. Yeah?
Group?
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Are you specifically trying to scan a target or are you just trying to scan space?
I want to scan the corridor between ourselves and our opponent to see if there's anything that we have missed.
Fantastic. Give me a control plus science, if you please. The ship will assist with sensors and security.
Census and ions, right? This is not a weakness scan.
No, this is a
No,
fact.
then it's sensor and science according to the rules.
Yes,
Am I wrong?
I don't know why I said sensors.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said sensors and security. Sensors and
Because
science.
it's on the line
I was
above.
getting
That's
very
probably why.
Okay. Sensors and science.
That's not a success. We don't have that much.
We have 2 successes.
Two
Mhm.
successes. Okay, so success number 1.
For an exploration vessel, we have really bad science. You know that?
Yeah.
We have 1 science.
on the ship. Yeah. So
Like I told you before, like, are we exploration?
yeah, questions, conspiracies. Anyway, so the way that I work general scans like this, you've rolled 2 successes. The first success gives you the following information. There was a transport that occurred in the last 15 seconds or so between the Federation vessel and the Orion ship. something transported from the Federation ship onto the Orion ship. Now you have one additional momentum, which you could bank or use to gain additional information.
You're a Cardassian. Can you
Something
avoid
transported
being nosy?
from the Federation ship to?
From the
To the
Federation
Orions.
to the Orions. One momentum left.
So as
Either they
Alright.
stole cargo or they kidnapped someone.
well, I have never at face value as a species trait, so I'm mistrusting as it is. I would definitely be for investigating further, and we can.
And I argue out of role-playing reasons, you can't avoid this. You're a Cardassian. You have to investigate. You're nosy.
When attempting to detect hidden enemies, traps, or other forms of danger, I may re-roll a die
Oh, okay.
if necessary, but only mine, not someone else's. No, with backup plans. Can I re-roll for the ship or only other characters with backup plans?
I would say
It
for
is
the
only
ship
when
in
it's-
this case, because it failed, right?
Yeah, but our task didn't
Oh, the task
fail,
didn't
did it?
fail. No, you're right. You're right.
Indeed,
you're right.
the task didn't fail. Which
Oh,
it's
okay,
just the
right.
assist failed.
Yes,
So
yes. You do have that one
No,
momentum.
That
which
was
you
just
can
trying to
spend.
milk a third point. I think we need to use the momentum.
absolutely.
I think everyone's in agreement with you. So that
I'm also Cardassian, by the way.
yeah,
Me.
in real life.
I'm nosy.
Do you know my mother?
Maybe.
I am your mother. Yes. All right. So that extra point of information that you gather is there is a significant power buildup on board the Federation ship. Its power signature is about
So glad I
7
started to regenerate
times
shields.
what it should be, even though it's stationary.
Engage warp drives.
Would you like to spend 2 momentum to keep the initiative, or can I act?
I don't,
That
I don't
was
like,
a-
I don't like
I'm
the way you
spent-
asked that
as
question.
the
Would you
captain-
like to die?
I'm spending 2 momentum as the captain to keep the initiative.
All right. Aren't you glad you spent that one little point to determine what was happening? What you doing? You have the initiative. One of you can act.
Engage GTFO protocol.
Ensign, move us
Sure.
quickly.
All right.
Sure.
So you can attempt to engage impulse. That will get you 1 sector away. Or you can you can give me some threat. Give me 1 threat, and that will move you 2 sectors away.
No, we only need to get 1 sector.
What,
to
15
get
out
us
of
close
17
to
on
the
the
Orion.
shields now?
Yeah, 15 out of 17.
Yep.
Send us straight at the Orion. Let's negotiate some more.
Okay.
I agree.
All right.
Impulse it is.
And impulse, for whatever reason, guess what? You don't have to make any rolls. You just move.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they went, helmsman, you don't get to roll stuff. Just say what you're doing, and it just happens.
Yeah, I don't get to create much momentum.
No. Well, there's that one
Sucks.
thing that you can do. There's one thing that you can do to create
Yeah.
momentum, but
I mean, try playing engineering.
yeah.
I'm a momentum sink, not a momentum generator.
Okay, so your action is to use impulse, which is it's actually a minor action. So that will get you quite easily across the line. You still have a major action available to you, Helm. So you've got them close.
Pew pew?
Yeah, attack action,
It is.
evasive action.
Attack or evade?
Attack.
Attack. Okay, so attack.
Negotiate. We're going to call it negotiate from here on out.
Okay. Sure.
We're going to
Negotiate
engage in
that.
aggressive negotiations.
All right.
It's still the helm's turn, though. So I mean,
Yeah, it is. So
Maybe
he would have
I
to
could
do
take-
the shooting.
Okay.
No, wait.
No, but he's going into a negotiation pattern.
Yeah.
gotcha.
I just fly steadily, so you all can make the attacks.
Yeah.
All right. So you are using attack pattern. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Just for
So
So you are now making opposed rolls, No, attack pattern. You are assisting
Yeah,
any attacks
on the attack.
that are made,
Yeah.
but any attacks made against you guys
Are easier.
Are easier because you are, as you say, maintaining course. Okay, it is my turn.
Except my ability negates that. My
Right.
attack run.
Right. Yes.
My attack
So-
run talent negates that.
negates that. So
This is
Well,
the
good.
one thing I'm good at.
And thank God you are.
but there's no rolling. I'm just good. I'm that good. I like that.
Time for a hostile makeover.
Yeah.
It just
I don't
succeeds
speak
by
with
sheer existence.
Infernal aliens. I don't manage to get on. My mom's not the ship's doctor, but I'm a really good pilot.
The Federation ship explodes spectacularly, and you suspect that if you had been close by, you would have suffered severe amounts of damage. This is a free action. It does not count as the Orion's action. They didn't have to order anything. It was all set in motion 2 turns ago. It is their turn, however, and they are going to do something that they desperately, desperately needed to do a while ago. And so they are going to simply do this.
Please continue rolling in the same manner you have.
Yeah. Okay, so daring plus con for them. I'm going to spend 1 threat because I can't spend more. So that gives them
I don't
3
like
die.
that.
Yeah. 3 dice. And so here we go. They need 2 6. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Oh,
Yes!
Oh, okay. So they succeed.
It is a good day to die.
Oh, wait a minute. So it's hold my beer. So that is 2 successes and a complication. The ship will attempt to assist, and the ship assist is engines plus con, which puts them at 11. The ship assist,
Enact ramming protocols.
they get 1 bonus momentum, and they are indeed ramming your ship. They are indeed ramming your ship, and so they have succeeded. As you are flying steadily towards them, lining up your next shot, the Orions hyper-accelerate towards you. And so...
Combat tactics focus, by the way.
Yeah, for the engineer.
Yes. She's actually a security officer from the beginning. She just likes engineering better, so she took this job.
There we go.
That's why my scores are so bad.
Oh my goodness. All right, so the ship will take 5 points of damage. It is intense, so that means I can spend 1 momentum to do an extra damage, so I'm going to do that. But the list is it still goes on. So that's
Because who likes to min-max anyway? This is role-playing, right?
exactly. So that's 6 damage.
Yes.
Can someone look up what devastating is, please? Just very quick.
Yes, sir.
Because the attack is devastating.
Is that damage before or after you've accounted for resistance?
Well, it's piercing, so resistance is irrelevant.
Oh, okay.
Devastating tasks. Tasks to repair breaches caused by this weapon, but this attack,
Yes.
increase in difficulty by 1.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's what devastating
So
stands
if we
for.
suffer breaches, then this is going to be worse.
Well,
repair.
yes, you don't suffer breaches because it only deals 5 points of damage to you.
What?
He hit our shields.
They hit your
Yeah,
shields.
they just lamely bounce off of our shields.
Yeah. They're
Don't
not
all
very,
thank me at once.
Ding!
They're not very big as a ship. I don't understand the maths there, but I think I'm that's how it's written, so I think I'm playing it correctly. So yeah, 6 points of damage. 6 points of damage.
That is still our resistance. We have 6 exactly. We have
Ignores your
It
resistance.
bypasses resistance.
Oh, right.
They're piercing.
Ignores the resistance. Okay, in that case, we take 6 damage on
Yes,
the
so
shields,
your
but they
shields
still
don't
bounce
have
off of our shields.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
So back
Which
9.
is-
We are now at half shields, by the way, at the 50% point.
Are you at 50%? That
Yes,
means
9.
you are shaken. So please roll a d20 for me, engineer.
Yes, sir. That is a 5.
A 5. The next turn for you guys cannot be a major action. as this is one of those rocking, rolling, tumbling events as the ship bounces off your shields.
I mean, that is fair. They did fly into us.
They did.
Even if they bounce off of our shields, that is still fair.
This was attack pattern sumo.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, basically. So that drops them down to that. I think they came out in a better position than when they went in. So yes, it is now your guys' turn. Unfortunately, you
Which
cannot take a
cannot be
major
major.
action. Yep.
Yes, but Lieutenant could definitely prepare for a major action.
Who can prepare?
I could, but then someone else would need to take the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Well,
want
then,
you shooting.
Can I do? May I do it? I can focus.
So you're going to
For,
use the prepare?
Well,
I don't think it actually is going to help you in this because prepare is you spend
Our
a
weapons
moment
are already hot.
setting up a task. Yeah.
Mhm.
what about maneuver? Isn't that a minor?
Helm has already acted this round. Maneuvers a major.
Yeah, maneuvers a major.
Is rerouting power a
Major.
Major.
You've got calibrate sensors. You've got.
Can you come back later? I'm in the middle
We
of some
do have
calibrations.
calibrate weapons.
You do have calibrate weapons. But is
Oh,
that
so we
really
get ready for a good punch.
Yeah. But that would have to even though you're doing it, it still will count as your action.
Mhm.
Even though it's only a minor action, it will still count as your action for the round. So whoever does it can't then act again this round.
Would it be okay if I did targeting solutions since I have some ship design?
Yeah.
And
I'll say that
prepare
that's
for-
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I'm on board with
that.
that one.
Yeah.
That seems like a good idea.
Yeah,
If their shields are still up,
they are.
it's going to become
There.
difficult for us to damage specifics. We won't be causing breaches, so targeting.
yes,
specific
but we get to
systems-
re-roll any d20s
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right. So you're going to
just in
take.
case.
Yep.
I've-
All right. So that's what the captain is doing. You are targeting you are developing a targeting solution based on your extensive knowledge of Orion ship construction techniques. Now it goes to the enemy. They have done that. And so all that's left for them to do is just try and prove a point. Maybe. I don't know. So they're going to do that. And then they're going to fire. They are using disruptor cannons. I have no threat. Wow.
I'm rooting for attack pattern Alamo.
So, that was not meant to be a roll. That's why I went.
It happens to everyone, Guy.
So here we go. 2 attacks, and they're looking for 11s. They get 2 11s, and the ship will maybe assist on a 15. It does. So they get 3 in total. One of those is going to get converted into threat. And they hit you with their disruptor cannons. That will be 8 points of damage. You know what? I'm going to spend that momentum and make it 9 points damage because, we're just going to say that.
And it's not piercing anymore, right?
No, but I did
Right.
calibrate it, so it's actually 10 points of damage.
Oh,
So we
shields
take
are gone, and that's
4.
1 point of damage leaking through.
You take 4. Your shields
we
might
take
still be
4.
up. Yeah, 4.
Yeah, we have
Yeah.
5 shields.
5 shields, nearly down.
Oh,
but our resistance is 5.
Our resistance is 6. So the
6.
resistance is still back, yeah.
Yeah, you still have your resistance.
Yeah, the ship has base 5, and then I added improved hull integrity, so we have 1 extra resistance.
Very nice, very nice. It is now back to you guys. Lieutenant Caval
1 extra resistance.
or...
Weird rules question for you. So
okay.
I can take a minor action and a major action.
Yes.
We've already taken the targeting solution minor action. Does that mean that I can also then take calibrate weapons
Yes.
on top of that?
Yes,
Okay.
because the captain has that whole familiarity with Orion weapons and that kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm going to say that he's just watching what's going on and saying, "Hey, target that
All
area."
right. I am going to target them with the phasers. I am going to buy 1d20 with some threat.
Oh, I like you.
I'm trying to be obliging.
Thank you.
and I will then roll 3 dice, attempting.
Guy, I think you should wait until he's done before you say you like him.
Oh yeah. All right, so first die is a hit with phasers. Second die is a hit with phasers. Third die is a.
So how?
Nice.
That's
Do you
4.
want the ships to assist, by the way?
Well,
the
okay.
ship
Go for the
assist.
momentum.
And
Con. Yeah.
Oh, and Con, yeah.
Because he took attack button.
Indeed. Ship. Ooh, hold on. Weapons 8. No, it's an 11. Damn it.
No, the Kent is not a battleship. She's not a science ship, but she's also not a battleship.
She's not a shining ship, but it's also not a battleship.
And
But
then
that's a big weapon.
Decided what she
Momentum
wants
for
to
your
do when she grows up.
ship's failure.
if we
Yeah.
can get some momentum out of this, can I spend? I have Chief Tactical Officer role that allows me to increase the damage by spending 1 momentum rather than 2. Can we spend the
that's very
momentum
nice.
that we earn in the same roll?
You
Or
can.
does that have to be previously banked momentum?
Nope. You
No.
can earn it.
Okay.
As you
Can't
earn it, you
spend
can
that.
spend it. All right, Helmsman.
Helmsman,
You were trying
assist.
to help as best you could, and you do. 5 success. 5 success.
Send all the momentum.
You only needed
Yeah.
2.
That you tried sending a message. We're sending
You
it
heard the
back.
captain. Spend all the momentum.
Fatally
that's gonna be
negotiate.
8 plus 3. Is that correct? The math?
What are you attacking with? What's your phases?
Oh, that was phasers. That was phasers.
Phasers is 8, yeah.
Yeah.
8 plus 3, 11 points of damage. If you spend all 3 momentum on damage.
I do.
Yes.
Do it.
The conversion rate is way too good to ignore on
Oh,
this.
Oh,
Re-
yeah. Oh, yeah.
This generous reply we're giving them.
It's a very compelling argument.
It's you have no idea. Okay.
Demonstrating our enlightened Federation values to the enemy, Captain.
Oh my god. That's
Oh, I
what
like that
that's
noise.
that's what the Orion captain said. He's like, your blast slams into this Orion ship. It rocks, and you just watch as there is a beautiful plasma trail now leaking out of one of the 6 nacelle pods that is forming their circular ring around them. You strongly suspect that they have lost reserve power, which really scuppers their plans to escape right now.
Chatara purrs. Are you still intimidated?
oh, you have no idea. Okay, that was your action.
I
Well
believe your
done.
mother's recipe is still in place, sir.
Yes. The Orions are going to do one thing and one thing very, very well. And
After
that
this
is-
simulation, the admiral's going to walk in and say, "You're all fired."
If you move one zone instead, reduce the momentum cost. Okay, fine. So the Orions are running like hell. They are moving at full impulse, leaving this beautiful trail of green plasma behind them as they attempt to go and hide in this nebula. That's what you suspect they're doing. Back to you guys. Who has not yet acted?
Engineering, I think.
Have you
Has
haven't
not
done
acted.
anything? No, you haven't done anything.
No, I don't think so.
Lieutenant Barger, have you done anything?
No.
You did the scan right at the beginning, didn't you?
Right, he
To
did.
detect the explosion.
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
He did.
The transporters and the energy signature. So yes, Shatara, you are the last to act.
He allowed all of this to happen, so thank you.
Yes.
I'm going to control an engineering and regain power because we don't have reserve power because we used it.
That's right. Okay. So
But this is not going to be a difficulty 2
2,
because
that's
this is the
correct.
second
Second
time we
time.
do it in the scene.
yes.
So control engineering is 5 plus 13 is the total. That is
Ooh,
not
that's
even close.
That's not going to help.
And that's also there's also just 1 die. Hello, I want my second. Thank you. There we go. 1. Ship.
Do you have
you
a
assist
focus?
with this? No.
No, the ship won't assist.
I
but do
I
you
can
have
give you
focus?
a momentum.
I do
but can't
have.
give you a reroll.
I do have. Blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Where is
Is
it?
that a Klingon phrase?
That's a Klingon phrase. That's a Klingon technical term
Term,
actually.
Okay.
Warp core mechanics.
Yes,
which I
absolutely
would
fine.
argue works here.
Absolutely.
So I reroll 1, right?
Yes. No. You don't re-roll 1. You have a focus in it. So what that means is that your critical range on one of your dice is increased, and unless
Right.
is your engineering 3,
No, it is 5.
so then your 4 is within that range. That gives you your 2 successes.
Right, that's how it works.
There we go. You have got power back.
There's a lot of mechanics to keep in mind. So, sorry.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The reserve power is back. You can go to warp at any time, which is what the Ryans wish to God they could do.
Also, do we have a proverbial lighter to throw in their plasma trail and say yippee-ki-yay?
I mean, that's entirely up to you guys. We go to the top of the round. You do have initiative. The Orions are in full retreat. What are you doing?
Cavell
What was
swings
our
around, looks at
directive?
the
Was the
captain.
directive to protect the
Captain?
ship or to defend the space?
They never gave us a directive, actually.
So, with that question being
Okay.
thrown out, Starfleet would have trained you that you don't shoot retreating vessels
Indeed.
unless they are posing
Uh-huh.
some kind of significant threat.
As much
But-
as I despise quoting protocol.
But,
But Captain, they may have kidnapped the crew.
well, this is true. You don't know that the crew were voluntarily removed off of the Federation ship before it blew up.
Well, then we should definitely not shoot them.
They are also, they attacked, so you would be
Hmm.
within your rights to arrest them.
Indeed. Remember that little trick that I told you guys about that my mom taught me?
Mhm.
Now we should
Do
create
that.
this.
Okay. They do still have shields.
Varga, is there any way for you to determine their shield status?
It depends on the strength of my scan.
Yes. You
And how
could,
far they've already gotten.
you could do a scan target, and that will increase the damage that your ship does, or will give your ship piercing, which would ignore their resistance. And I would also argue it will tell you at what percentage their shields are.
Yeah, that's the important part.
Yeah. So you're going to make that roll, Mr. Barger?
I want to make that roll, but I
Hmm.
want to know if I can use my insight from my keen knowledge of communication science, or if I have to use my control.
My only
Sadly.
question
Yeah.
on this is, while you're doing that scan, how much farther can they run away?
If they enter the nebula, which they will be able to do if they perform another maneuver, you probably will lose them.
Lieutenant Gerb, is there a way to send a torpedo to stun them? We just want to stop them from forward movement without.
They do have
Okay.
shields, Captain.
I can do specific targeting, Captain, but unless the torpedoes overcome their shields,
Yeah.
we won't be causing a breach on their.
Also, torpedoes generally don't go stun. They usually go kaboom.
Well,
Kaboom.
that's
I'm assuming
I was looking
targeting
for
their
targeting.
engines.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's. I was just wondering if we did enough damage to an area where their shields are and bypass the shields.
Well,
Hmm.
you
I can bypass their
That can be
resist-
done, but it might not be done before they get to the nebula.
Well, I mean, targeting their engines would be Starfleet protocol if we wanted
Yes.
to actually apprehend
Hmm.
them.
yes, that's true. You also have a tractor beam.
Yeah, but can that
what's
be
the
used with
range of the
shields
tractor
up?
beam?
It can be.
It can.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
transporters, I think, are blocked by shields, not.
all right.
You
Fair enough.
do,
Then,
you do, however, have to
Stop
be
them.
within close range.
indeed.
And they can
But
still
that's
pew
easy.
pew while we're holding them.
Yes,
Yes.
they can. But it would prevent them from moving further because you're a scale 5 ship.
Yes.
They are smaller than you, so it is very unlikely that they will be able to break away.
quick question. If we do hold on to them, would they be under where our phasers can still hit them? Should they
You
Yes.
need
can
more negotiation?
absolutely. You can fire back. They can fire at you. You can target them with as much firepower as you like.
And they will have much difficulty doing evasive maneuvers.
Yes, that is true, although not mechanically. So,
Not mechanically,
but
no.
Yes, it is easier to hit a ship that you know exactly where it's going to be than not.
I see scanning might just be too much right now, Captain. Perhaps we
Yeah.
should wait
Helmsman?
until we've...
Let's grab onto him. If you can get us close enough, please.
Tactical, I believe that's Caval.
Correct. I can, but I need to
Control
be close-
security.
But
I
we
need
have to still
close our
get there.
range before I can use the
Yeah.
distractor beam.
So-
I can be on standby,
Correct.
but
Yeah.
if they go into the
Right.
nebula next turn, we might have a problem. Is there a trait that we could create? Because they are leaking plasma.
They are indeed.
Mhm.
So
Can we
that
create a trait that allows us to track them into the nebula?
We'd have to use threat.
you could calibrate your sensors specifically to their plasma. That's true. Alternatively, impulse is for Helm to get you close is an action. You could just give me 2 threat and then just take another action, which could be your tractor
True.
beam.
Oh, and keep initiative.
Yeah.
I
Helm
like
has
that.
already acted. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that Helm could act, and then you just keep initiative, and then tactical acts and fires the tractor beam.
Hmm.
That would allow us
Oh,
to do the
right,
one-
because
the
we're
one
in
shoot
a
without
difficult
giving
zone,
initiative.
right?
No, because he's going to give him 2 threat to continue the action.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also it's a minor action to
Yeah, impulse is a minor.
It
move there,
is.
but it would be his action and then someone. Yeah, okay,
Correct.
gotcha.
What's your call?
Whatever you see fit, Captain.
I like it. Let's do the combo here.
All right.
Catch
So-
up and lasso these sheep.
Helm, you use impulse to get there, unless you have an alternative. But I think impulse is the only one that you can actually use at the moment. It's a minor action, so you do have a major action that you could do.
Okay. Would any part of this qualify as difficult terrain?
Yes, this entire area is difficult terrain. You're
Okay.
on the edge of a nebula.
Of the nebula, yeah.
Okay, because then I'm going to, for my major action, use maneuver.
Yes,
Just maneuver through the dangerous terrain.
yes,
So that's engines plus con.
yes.
And then I'm going to try. So it's assisted by the ship's engines plus con.
Yes,
then
and control
my-
con for you,
control
yeah.
con.
And it's
And I'm
difficulty
gonna
0.
I'm going to
Yes.
hope to try to create some momentum for
Yes.
us in
Nice.
Go for it.
Nice.
All right,
response.
control and con.
Nothing from the ship. I'm sorry.
And 1 from Helm. Do you have a trait?
Hang on.
Focus.
Reroll? No momentum, sorry.
Helm operations of it as a focus. I don't
Yes,
know if
so
that's
that
gonna
means
help.
your critical range is your helm, which I'm assuming is 5 or 4. And you rolled a 2, so that's a double success.
Yeah.
So because the difficulty is 0, you literally just banking 2. Unless this, because you don't. 16 is too high, right? 16 is not a success.
Yeah.
All right, so
No, it's
yeah,
too high.
you got you got 2 momentum. That's good because then
That is good.
you spend 2 momentum and you don't have to give me any threat, or you still could give me threat. I'll take
Actually, my
that.
control plus con is 17.
Oh, so then you get 3.
Oh my god. 3 momentum.
Look at that. So 3 momentum. That's your action. You need to spend 2 momentum or buy 2 threat to hold the initiative.
Oh, we are going to use 2 momentum to hold initiative.
Okay. The initiative is yours. That means Mr. Caval.
Tractor beam.
Indeed. Control plus security. Ship assists. Difficulty 2.
I don't believe calibrate weapons really has any impact on tractor beam,
No.
does it?
It doesn't count as a weapon.
All right. I think that all I can do is just roll dice. So
Well, you know what? No. I'm going to be very rules lawyer here. The tractor beam is listed under the attacks of a vessel.
It is actually, yeah.
And calibrate weapons says your next attack with the ship's weapons is damage plus 1. But
Can
it's-
we
it
use
says
the
your next
tractor
attack.
beam calibrated to flip their weapons to face away from us?
You might be able to do that next round. Yes, once you've got them in tractor beam. I like that. All right. So, but you're not going to do any damage. So calibrate weapons won't work anyway.
Yeah.
We could argue the tractor beam gains 1 strength.
I would say that would be a trait.
Okay, fair enough.
I can say maybe can I use targeting systems to say the tractor beams on their engines?
Yes,
All right, so I can re-roll if I botch one of these.
exactly.
Okay, so first one is rolled and that's a hit.
Nice.
Second one is rolled and is a
Hit?
It actually is a hit.
So that's
Is
2.
3 sevens a jackpot?
What is
The ship-
This ship hates me.
The ship
Yeah.
is not a warship.
No.
All right, so you
The
got
best
your
luck we've had, Captain, has been with your mother. Can we create the trait Captain's mom?
mother.
Indeed.
That's the next episode.
Big Mama.
So that's your 2 security. That's your 2 that you needed.
Correct.
So
So I've secured the vessel, Captain.
yes, this blue tractor beam locks onto the Orion ship.
Pig is in the poke, Captain.
Absolutely. And locks onto the
Excellent
Orion
work.
ship. Very good job. The Orions hail you.
On screen.
Captain, we appear to have had a miscommunication. I see that
I look as intimidating as I possibly can.
Can I use an intimidation roll to cause a trade?
I don't think you need to.
I assist.
So you absolutely can. This becomes a social conflict, which is technically another video, because you could take some damage here. But you could certainly try and go with intimidation if you wanted to. Or that is one of the ways in which you could control this conversation. Another way would be bargaining, negotiating, or bald-faced lying. Those are the 4 kind of techniques that come to social conflict like this. But you're trying to just intimidate him into
submission.
I like that. So, yeah, why don't you go ahead and give me a command, presence plus command.
Can I assist?
So mine's a 16.
So, the captain is just being very intimidating right now. You guys have assisted by, blowing up one of their ships, avoiding their traps. Captain's on a roll, 2 successes there. And the Orion, I'm going to say that his complication
I just wanted to
range-
use my 12 presents. Come on. I'm a Klingon. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that there's a Klingon, a Cardassian, an Orion...
And an Andorian.
Yeah, and an Andorian. You're right. It's like these are the most warlike collection of individuals, and
It's the spaceship of assholes.
and then the oldest ensign in Starfleet kind of lowers the tone a little bit. But you know what? There was some fancy flying that's been going on. All right, the critical range of this captain is increased because of all of the stuff that you've done. They're rolling 19 or 20 will give them a complication. Here they go. Okay, they don't. They are, in terms of theirs, they only get 1 success. You succeed. He looks at you. What are you saying to him?
I'm saying, we tried the nice way. Now we're doing it my way. You will shut down your engines, your weapons, and should Lieutenant Barga see a flicker of any power there, we will remove your existence from this universe. You will submit and be handed over to proper channels for justice.
Can I
Your
just...
mom.
Can I just
No.
say...
My mom.
Yeah. Can I just say, Captain?
3.
He immediately waves behind him, and Mr. Bargy, you see the ship's everything is just powering down. Everything is powering down. I surrender, Captain. I just wanted to say, and he gives you the shiniest smile he can. It is so refreshing to see one of our own in Starfleet, and that you have brought such majesty and power to this weak organization.
Dad? No.
Oh, I love it. All right, there we go. That's it. That was Ship Combat. Thank you very much, folks. Well done on that one. 2 hours for Ship Combat. I don't think that's terrible. I don't think that's absolutely
That's pretty
terrible.
good.
I think that's pretty good, especially considering this was the first one that you've done as a crew.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Overall.
I thought the attack patterns, they helped initially to kind of get the ball rolling. And then after that, it was like, okay, well, now we need to be adaptive to what the hell's going on. I mean, I think you guys had some amazing roles. I think you made the right calls at the right time. There was some really cool stuff going on there. The double 20 causing the one Orion ship shields to go down. I mean, I felt a double
My heart
complication
broke
was
for you.
necessary. Yeah, it was like...
I mean, the narrative perfection of that was just...
But you see, that's why
Mwah.
it kind of had to happen. It's like we're trying to repair our shields. We get a double complication. Shields go down. You can just imagine the Orions kind of going, shields down? What? And then the Federation ship just slamming on the damage. And you guys did so much damage as well. Really cool. Right. So hopefully those of you who have watched this have enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed running the game. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed playing the game. And
can I just add that for
Yes.
someone who has not played this system before, I played Dune, which is a similar system.
Yeah.
It's actually not that hard to get into either.
Yes.
So pretty well made system, I'd argue.
And and also something about this system I noticed over other systems I've played in, the spotlight is never over one person so long. It's a real team
Yeah.
building,
Yes.
working together. And I don't ever feel, I mean, the poor helmsman. Yes, I go this way, but everyone was
Boy
awesome.
Scouts of Starfleet definitely were served by this format.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was the game. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed running it. It really was cool, seat of your pants kind of stuff. There was some very intelligent play going on. Intimidating the one ship into backing off and backing down was really, really, really smart. And it kind of played into what I had already anticipated, which was the one ship was going to hold back and see the full extent and then move in when necessary if the trap didn't work. Which it didn't because of some very clever thinking. Now, I wanted to just point out that the entire thing was run within Dungeon Fog. The map I created was within Dungeon Fog, and that's dungeonfog.com, map makers, and also star system makers too. I really enjoyed using it, and it allows you to kind of have a real-time thing. If you're playing online, of course, if you're playing around the table, well, then I have a different suggestion for you, but that is another game. And but that is another video, which I will be doing in the near future. So watch out for that. Next week, we look at working with nebulous terms. Nebulous terms. What are these things? Well, they're nebulous. They're vague. They're obtuse. They're ambivalent. That's it. That's all the words I can think of to describe these words. And they are purposefully so, and they are part of the game, and we need to understand them. And that's what we'll be doing next week. Until then, however, I wish you...
Live long and happy gaming.